Monday.
On a Monday.
Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Just another manic Monday.
Monday's time.
Come Monday.
I don't like Monday.
Rainy days Monday.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Spider-Man was the top dog, or spider, at the box office for the second weekend in a row. But this weekend, it will fall to second because The Lion King is in theaters starting Friday. When fans of AMC's The Walking Dead realized that beloved character Maggie Green, played by Lauren Cohen, had seemingly disappeared from the show, there was no shortage of complaints for her speedy return. Now, it seems fans will finally have their complaints resolved, as producers have confirmed that Cohen will definitely be back next season. In other words, they caved. Cohen had stepped away from the show to focus on other projects after reportedly being denied a salary bump. The Quaker State 400 NASCAR race was on Saturday. Here's Kurt Busch talking about his big win.
Wow. Kurt, walk me through that final restart and passing your brother for the win. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I mean, the fans like that, Kurt. You know, racing your little brother every week and watching him win a lot. I'm proud of him, but I'm proud of him. He gave me a little bit of room on that outside. He could have clobbered us against the wall. In third place, probably would have got it. What an awesome run. We got this monster Chevy victory lane. Thank you, Kentucky. Hey, so is this redemption for last week? I know you were so mad when all that went down with the lightning of all things that cost you the win. A little redemption for this team.
Well, we got a yellow at the end that put us back in position. So whatever last week was, it's this week right now. We got the trophy. Woo!
How about for your crew chief, Matt McCall, his first ever win for him?
A lot of good first wins with this group of guys. I'm really proud of them. You know, the way that we came together early and had speed, we just weren't completing all the little steps that it took to be a winner in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Now they're all winners.
And now, things I've learned from Judge Judy.
All rise.
And you went to the dermatologist for what reason, Mr. James?
For a rash.
Now, I've been to the dermatologist numerous times in my life. If I go in for a rash, the dermatologist gives me either a prescription or a sample. I assume you went to the dermatologist and the dermatologist gave you something.
Nope.
So you don't have a very good dermatologist, because if you went there for a rash and it took 2 or 3 days for him to call in a prescription, I would change my dermatologist.
That's it for things I've learned from Judge Judy.
Hurricane Barry has weakened to a tropical storm. In fact, it's so weak and useless, they're going to call it Tropical Storm Mike Pence. Well, it turns out Bill Clinton visited convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's private island 26 times. But it's probably not as awful as it appears. Besides, Clinton is not the kind of guy to lie about his sexual encounter to save his ass, is he? Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta has resigned over the plea bargain he gave Jeffrey Epstein in 2008. Well, let this be a lesson to any would-be politicians. Do not give a sweetheart deal to billionaires who rape 14-year-old girls. Yes, yet another Amazon Prime Day gets lamer every year. At this point, it's just 800 devices Amazon can use to spy on you, a bunch of survival gear, and a 12-pack of obsolete monitor cables. A Wisconsin fire department received a mysterious Amazon package containing lingerie. Somewhere there's a guy on his honeymoon wondering what his wife is doing wearing heavy boots and a fireproof suit. Starbucks says it will stop selling newspapers in its cafes starting in September. It's just one phase of their big modernization plan. Next up, they plan to stop selling cassette tapes. A new report says Rochester, Minnesota is America's healthiest city. How healthy is Rochester? Potato chips are only available for purchase with a doctor's prescription. Europe is battling an infestation of caterpillars that have their hair loaded with toxins. When they they lose their hair, the hair floats through the air, causing allergic reactions in people. So what, if I'm going to Europe, I'm supposed to be on the lookout for bald caterpillars? Is that it? People in Siberia are racing to a lake to take selfies since toxic waste has turned the water an unusually brilliant blue. People are saying it reminds them of the water in the Pacific Ocean, or the Tidy Bowl man, maybe. Time for Nobody Gives a In Florida, naturally, a woman was arrested for domestic assault for throwing her sandwich at her boyfriend. Don't laugh, the guy was injured. Yeah, she hit him right in the panini. Hey, a Florida man. Nobody gives a A city in the UK set a new world record when 664 people played hopscotch at the same time. I didn't realize you could still find I didn't realize that you could even still find 664 people who even heard of hopscotch. Hey, stupid sidewalk games. Nobody gives a And a woman in New York claims Taco Bell left a doorknob in her nachos. Ew, I think that's gross. I also feel bad for the Taco Bell employee who's stuck in the bathroom. Hey, fake Mexican food. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.